Hello my beautiful bastard, Uncle Butcher in the building with two crazy 300 plus crit damage setups in the game. First one I will showcase will be with Ninja Bike Backpack. I think this is the best Ninja Bike Backpack crit damage build in the game right now, and second one with Adrenaline Rush talent. If you don't have Ninja Bike Backpack, this version will be the best one for you. I tested multiple options like Clutch, Bloodsucker, and Adrenaline Rush was by far the easiest one to play with, and it's pure madness with your flamethrower, with DPS output. As usual, welcome to Insanity, my brother, Uncle Butcher. As usual, covering Division 2 basically daily. If you're new here, hit that like, smash that sub, or leave a hateful comment. It truly depends on your preference. In any shape or form, welcome to the family. And like I said, this day is really special because I will showcase two different builds, but with the same goal, and the goal is to reach maximum possible crit damage, and we pretty much even out crit damage numbers across the board. Yes, Adrenaline Rush build is using Coyote Exotic Mask, and that will give us a little bit more crit damage. We will have like 250% crit damage, and with Killer procced talent on our Dark Winter SMG, we will reach 340 with some optimization, almost 350% crit damage. But on my Ninja Bike Backpack, we have more skill tiers, we have a little bit more utility, our shield will be healthier. But before we get there, quick word from the sponsor DMAGE.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then DMAGE.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. If you will complete if you will use my promo code RBD or RBD, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all services on any game. But now let's get back to these two builds, or even three builds. It really depends how you want to run these setups. I'm just giving you templates. In my Adrenaline Rush build, you can replace Backpack talent for whatever you want, maybe even for Vigilance if you think you need more DPS. But I warn you, if you will play with modifiers and directives, trust me, some shenanigans will fly in your face and you will die. You need survivability, so I think that's a bad trade-off to invest everything in DPS talents, especially with modifiers and directives on, because those modifiers can hit you through your shield, like status effect shit can set your balls on fire, your ass will bleed, you will be shocked non-stop. On legendary difficulty, something will fly in your face like grenades, drones. You need to find a way how to heal yourself or be a little bit tankier. We have enough DPS to take out any enemy. We have 220, 230 plus crit damage with this build without any talents procced. With a perfect killer from Dark Winter, we will reach 330 and 350% crit damage. But for survivability reasons, we need the second weapon with preservation talent. I'm using Emmeline's Guard, named SMG with preservation, perfect preservation. With headshot kill, we can gain 30% armor back. Technically, you could use the mob shotgun as well with armor on kill attribute and preservation, but Emmeline's Guard will work just as good, if not better. For pistol, you can use Liberty or the exclusive pistol Orbit with perfect finisher to boost your crit damage even further. For the gear, I'm using two pieces from Sokolov's set to gain crit damage and SMG damage. I'm using Unbreakable, that's like extra life, really handy if you will play with modifiers and directives. And my little dirty secret here is exotic holster, which will give me a lot of goodies: DPS output, increased magazine, and again, since I'm using two weapons constantly, my Dark Winter and Emmeline's Guard, this holster makes perfect sense. I will switch from one weapon to another to heal myself, back to DPS Dark Winter option, kill somebody. If my Dark Winter will not work, or my perfect killer talent will not be active, I will switch back to my Emmeline's Guard. If I need to heal myself, boom, I have buff from exotic holster. And of course, if you will play in squad, most likely someone will use Coyote Mask. So that's the reason why I'm not using Coyote Mask. But you could technically replace this holster with Coyote Mask and simply use Sokolov's holster. I tried multiple options on my backpack clutch. Tried Bloodsucker clutch, worked decent, but if something will surprise you or flank you, a clutch will not save your ass. So Bloodsucker is nice, but you have to stack it. But Adrenaline Rush, from other hand, will be procced pretty much from anything in this game, from drones, from dogs, mini tanks, and you don't have to kill anything. So this talent is extremely new player friendly, and it will give us freedom to run around and not to be afraid from incoming damage. And Adrenaline Rush with Unbreakable talent combo is in this game like meta in PvP as well since, I don't know, day one, I guess. Adrenaline Rush and Unbreakable talent are really good options for PvP as well. For skills, of course, drone for destruction purposes and shield. Guys, I'm using firewall specialization as well, because firewall specialization will give us the best crit damage mod for our Dark Winter. It alone will give us 15% crit damage. If you haven't noticed, a lot of crit damage attributes from gear sets are received. Excuse me, I'm tripping over my words. A lot of gear sets received debuff or reduction in crit damage buff. So 15% is quite a bit. Sombra will give you 13%, 3-piece brand set bonus from Providence as well, 13% crit damage. Mod slot can give you only 12% crit damage, so that firewall specialization attachment for your Dark Winter is quite delicious. 15%, yes, thank you, I will take it. So my second build will be evolving around Ninja Bike Backpack. Everything will be the same, firewall specialization, Dark Winter with the same mods, preservation, perfect preservation from Emmeline's Guard. Everything will be the same, but now I'm using Ninja Bike Backpack, I'm using 2 pieces from Dilemma, I'm using Sokolov's chest piece with the same Unbreakable talent, and now I'm using Sombra holster. You could use improvised holster if you don't have Sombra holster, but Sombra holster will give us by 1% more crit damage, and then I'm using improvised knee pads. So you can switch things a little bit here up. You could use Sombra knee pads, improvised holster, yada yada yada. You got the idea. These are the pieces that will give you the best crit damage output, DPS output, crit damage numbers if you want to use Ninja Bike Backpack. This is it. You can't get more crit damage out of your build if you want to use Ninja Bike Backpack. And honestly, this was for me the way to go, because I love that now my shield is a little bit tankier. I have additional time to kill enemies, and that all she wrote, baby. 2 builds, same objective, to push our builds to maximum possible crit damage. Ninja Bike Backpack, this is it, the best crit damage right here. In my Adrenaline Rush setup, technically you could throw in the mix Coyote Mask, but if someone will use Coyote Mask in your squad, then use Exotic Holster. Butcher drops the mic, bye.